Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. We're in the Cave of the G, under Cosmo Canyon. Bugenhagen wants to show Red 13 / Naki something. So me, Red, Barrett, we're all here. We're ready to rock and roll. Do the best we can do. This is a strange looking rock. Break it open. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, what have I done? $59 damage, that's not gonna cut it. I guess I just can't manipulate him. I need to get it closer to death here. All it does is use skewer on me. Alright. Is that my first smoke bomb? Look, I'm glad I noticed these up here because it's time for me to use another one. Let's do a speed source. 3, 2, 1. Barrett. Every time I change the party, I want to use one. That's what I want to do.
It's official. Dragon Ball Z just came.
Dragon Ball Z, y'all. I'm pulling back up this enemy skill guide video. It kind of looked like he was able to manipulate in the video. This is bullshit. Yeah, what the fuck? He was able to manipulate. I couldn't. That's some bullshit. There's actually 2 enemies I can learn this from, and this is one of them right here in the back. Oh, he used it. Oh, yeah, perfect. Learn enemy skill death sentence. Red 13 learns a new limit. Bio 3. Man, why does this elemental materia take so long to level up? Damn. Funny looking rock. Break that bitch open, I guess. Damn, okay. I see you, Red. Alright, it looks like it's gonna be a little while before we get our next enemy skill. Damn. Neat. Alright, let's finally use this summon. I like to try and use every summon once, if I can help it. Hellfire. That took a toll on Red's MP. Everybody levels up. Hell yeah. We've used Chocobo, Mog, Shiva, now Ifrit. Let's put on Rama. Yeah, Death Sentence is another enemy skill I probably will just never use. I'm thinking Death Blow probably has a high percentage chance of missing. Dumb bitch. Yo, you've already death sentenced me. It hit that time though. Watch all of them attack before Cloud can get his turn. I knew it was gonna happen. Ho ho ho! Spit. Everyone here is a ghost of the G tribe or G tribe, killed in a certain battle. A certain battle? The vengeful spirits of the G didn't disappear and couldn't return to the life stream. We still have far to go. Ho ho ho! I think if as long as I just walk on this, I'll be fine. You don't want to run, or you'll slip and you'll slide. Honestly, it's probably a very good chance to learn Death Sentence here. You probably don't need to bend over backwards too much to get that. Bam, they're still alive. Dude, staying alive. Staying alive. There's, oh my god. Oh my god. Why? And they're not attacking anymore. What the fuck is going on with them? They ran themselves out of MP or something? Added effect. Adds materia status to equip weapon or armor. So if I combine this elemental materia with poison, does that do anything? Originally, I did think it would give help. Like if I hit something, if I hit an enemy with the elemental poison materials attached to each other on my weapon, then it would help me poison the enemy. Seems to be doing no, attack poison. I see, but it just does poison damage though. It doesn't help give the poison status effect. It just does elemental poison damage, if that makes sense. Like if I had fire attached to it instead of poison, it would do fire damage. So if something's weak to fire, and I was doing fire damage, it would do more damage. On the flip side of the coin, if I was fighting an enemy that was resistant to fire, then it would be doing less damage. Elemental. Added effect. Let me check this out. See, now I can poison an enemy. Now if Red 13 attacks an enemy like this, there's a chance he'll poison the enemy. Neat shit. Like transform or mystify. Chance he could confuse the enemy and also berserk it. Interesting. Because I haven't even learned berserk yet, huh? But it's, according to the status menu, it still gives me a chance to. It still gives me a chance to make the enemy go into a berserker rage. Interesting. Interesting how that works, huh? So, yeah. Damn. So there's no. Okay. Well, fuck. That makes it to where I don't even need to level this stuff up. Fuck it. Slow stop. I thought I would have to level up these materials to make it to where you can do this other stuff, but I guess not. The status menu makes it seem like no. Trying to get elemental to rapidly level up. and have it in a weapon or armor that gives it double experience. You see? You heard? Cover. Cover will be better for Bear, actually. Damn it, you fool. Wait, I want this in the double. I want that in the double. Yeah. Kind of went. How close are we with Earth to getting that to level up? Still a little ways away. Gila's definitely a ways away. I'd really like to get Asuna. That could be very useful. Fuck it, I'm working on it now. Get in there, heal. Bringing back Matra Magic. Damn. Damn. Maybe should use Blade Beam. Oopsie. Damn, where? Shit. Okay, this way, yeah. Yeah, this way. Black megaphone. Oh, you didn't want to one-shot him that time, huh? Oh, I don't know if that's going to do anything. I'll see. Defend. Oh, defend against poison. It's actually, that is useful for this dungeon. Six, 7. Ether. You're right, game. I could use one of them. In this dungeon, especially. Aqualung. Oh yeah, get deleted. Pay the MP price though. You know, I've just remembered beating that fight. There's no save points in here. I hope I don't die to anything. Because that would really fucking suck. Let me tell you, that... Yeah, I re-remember. This is like the most... fuck you in the ass part of this game. Because there's no save points. I've never died in here before. Now that I have the speed all the way turned up. We'll see. Yeah, this could be troublesome. I'll go on the record and say right now, I believe this dungeon right here is the biggest fuck you in the ass dungeon on the PS1 trilogy. Just because if you get to the end of this and you die, you're gonna have to redo it all. Knock on wood. Say a prayer. Yeah, I should just use a Thunder one with the Cloud. I think they are gonna die in one more hit. Yeah. Red 13 levels up. As you can see, this cave leads to the back of Cosmo Canyon. Even though the G outnumbered us, they cannot attack through here because the passage is too narrow. Let's move on. Of course. What the fuck just happened? I guess those snakes are weak to ice, actually. I feel like we're getting hella level ups here. Uh-huh. You got arachnophobia, I'm sorry. Damn, okay, well. Oh, what the dude, you see how much damage? Did you just see how much damage he just did to me? That's not good. Barrett with the save. Sorry, Cloud. Fuck. One MP short. Whoa, yeah. Man. Fuck this spider. Oh my... Big guard. Damn! Even with big guard! Even with big guard. This place has got me slurping up all my ethers. This is new. G Spectre. Must be weak to fire. Smoke bomb. How do I get to that chest? Damn. I got there eventually. Fairy ring. Protects against poison darkness. We'll try this out. Okay. I guess there's not even a point of using Big Guard on this thing if it's just going to do 600 damage no matter what. I'll try using this. Might be a mistake to use up that MP, but... There it goes. There it goes. This warrior went through the cave all alone, fighting attackers one after another. Grandpa, that warrior. Ho ho ho! We're almost there. I guess all 5 of them are gonna have to attack before I get to go. Another level up. Nice. I don't want to. I just do not want to fuck around with this thing because I don't want to die. I have to redo this whole episode. This whole fucking episode. Yeah, I know. There actually is a... You know what? There actually is a fucking... secret to beat this thing. Just like the Phantom Train in Final Fantasy VI, you can kill this thing in one shot by using the Phoenix Down. I don't want to have to use that. I don't want to use that because I want to actually fight the thing. But yeah, that is something you can do. That is a little secret. You can one-shot this thing with the Phoenix Down. I believe it's a Phoenix Down. Could be an elixir. What is this? Grandpa, is he... After death, the ghost of the G... like stagnant air. This can't be! Rama, use your judgment bolt. I don't even know what this does. I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, well that didn't do any damage. Damn. Oh, you know what? My barrier probably ran out before that spider started doing its big attacks on me. Damn. Damn it. Come on, Red. There we go. Man, I thought you were closer on HP than this. Damn it, I didn't mean to attack one of the fires. I mean, Barrett, can Barrett please use his sense? Why are you attacking me 5 times before he can use something? That just feels like bullshit. He's almost dead. Possess. Yeah, got that fire ring on, baby. Barrett with the finishing blow. Wizard staff. Wiser staff? Wizard staff? Thank you, Cloud. Because of you, we're saved. Yo, what about me? And me too, Grandpa. What the fuck? I had to finish them below, yo. Nanaki, you have grown strong too. Barrett, go fuck yourself. Oh yeah? Now I know that it wasn't a mistake bringing you here. Come, I have something I want to show you. Right over here. Let me grab this materia first. Gravity. Okay, I was thinking I wouldn't be allowed to leave. Makes total sense, yes sir. So should this be regarded as Red 13's true theme? This is well, it's kind of like Final Fantasy VI, where like the Cosmo Canyon theme, it also played when we first kind of formally met Red. And this is like a sadder version of it. It's like Final Fantasy VI, where all the characters have their themes, but they also have like a sadder version of their theme. Huh. The warrior who fought against the G. He kept them from taking even one step into Cosmo Canyon. But he was never able to return to town. Look, Nanaki. Look at your father, at the warrior Seto. That's Seto? Seto continued to fight the G tribe here, to protect this canyon. Even after the G's poisonous arrows turned his body to stone. Even after they all ran away, Seto continued to protect us. And he continues to protect us even now. Even now? You thought that he was a coward and ran away, but he alone risked his life to protect Cosmo Canyon. That is your father, Seto. That is Seto? Did Mother know? Ho ho ho! She knew. The two of them made me promise to keep this cave shut. They asked me to seal it myself and not to tell a soul. They said we should forget about this cave. Cloud, would you mind leaving the two of us alone? You too, Barrett. What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Nanaki, I want you to continue your journey with Cloud and the others. Grandpa! Listen, Nanaki. Cloud says they are trying to save the planet. Honestly, I don't think it can be done. For even if they stop every reactor on the planet, it's only going to postpone the inevitable. Even if they stop Sephiroth, everything will perish. But, Nanaki, I've been thinking lately. I've been thinking if there was anything we could do. As a part of the planet, something to help a planet already in misery. No matter what happens, isn't it important to try? Am I just wishing against fate? I am too old to do anything about it. This year I'll be 130. Ho ho ho! That is why, Nanaki, you must go with them, for my sake. Grandpa! I wanted to show you your real father before you left. I'm so glad that you came back while I was still alive to show you. Grandpa, don't talk like that. I don't want to think of life without you. Ho ho ho! Well, I've had a long life. Grandpa, you must live. I'll see to it. I'll see to what's happening to the planet, and I'll come back to tell you. Nanaki. I am Nanaki of Cosmo Canyon, the son of the warrior Seto. I'll come back a warrior true to that noble name. So please, Grandpa. That's Seto's. Seto. Father. They said they finished fixing the buggy. Shall we get going? So this is it. Red. That's just the way it goes. You came in handy at times. Whatever. I'll just go ahead and end this episode right here. Because it's gone on long enough. I want to go around and probably talk to NPCs, see if they're saying anything new or and shit. So, yeah, this episode's going on long enough. And until the next time.